Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, or whatever time of day it is that you are watching this. Our next segment for accessory work, again, work that you can do because you're just sitting around the house, ain't doing nothing. Might as well get your shoulders stronger because from the inside out, it needs to be better. So like the muscles on the outside can be great, but what about the rotator cuff? What about your scapula? Here's a great time to do a lot of accessory work. Maybe you don't have crossover symmetry at the house, but you have some light dumbbells. So I know I let a lot of the members check out dumbbells. These were the ones that were kind of left, but that's okay. You can order these from Amazon, Walmart.com. Go to the store and get them if you can. They're super cheap, really affordable, and we're gonna give you some exercise that you can do from the comfort of your own home, a chair, standing, however it works for you, okay? All right, so the dumbbells. We're gonna go over a couple of different movements. We have a trap 3 raise, okay? Trap 3 raise, you can do it single side or double, totally up to you. I use 5-pound dumbbells. This is not an exercise that heavy dumbbells work well for, okay? So less is more. I have 3 and 2-pound dumbbells. I usually give these to my clients that just really need a lot of work with their shoulders. I would even use these myself, but 5 seems to be the magic number for me, 5 to 7 pounds. All right, so that trap 3 raise, you can do it from the seated position, but I like to do it from a standing bent over position, all right? Kind of like you're getting ready to do a bent over row. Okay, we want that midline tight, so stand up, do a good morning, push your butt back. Okay, you'll see I have a nice flat back, and I'm gonna kind of turn this to 11 and 1 o'clock, okay? And I'm gonna come up in that same direction, hold for a second, come back down. Get you a set of 10 there. You'll feel this in your lats, your rear delts, your traps, your rhomboids, your scapula. Okay, you can do some isometric holds there. I mean, these are tough with 5, so maybe even 3 for me in that position, all right? From side view, trap 3 raise, okay? So that's that. Next one, we have the Powell raise. Oh, and any of these you can do like 3 by 10, okay? 3 by 15, 5 by 10. Whatever works best for you, just do a lot because this can be a hell of a shoulder workout. By the time you're done with 3 to 5 sets of that, you're gonna be smoked, okay? All right, Powell raise. You can do this from the ground. I'm just doing it from an elevated position so you can see everything. I want to relax my head. Sometimes I like to do this. All right, so my shoulders are stacked, all right? You see my shoulders rounded. I want to stack my shoulders up. I'm going to hold this here. I'm just going to take my time up, squeeze my shoulder blades together, and come back down. Okay, this is a nice and easy movement. Take it to 10, 15 reps. You'll do both sides, all right? So all I do if I'm laying on the bench is just flip over to the other side or turn the other way if you guys wanted to see it. All right, next, a W into the Y. All right, so you can do this a couple different ways. You can do it from a prone position, or you can do it from the bent over row position. So prone, if I'm gonna do it from like a bench or an elevated position, W into the Y, W into the Y. You can even come down like this, W into the Y. Those are tough with 5-pound dumbbells. I would probably, if I was doing this a lot, I'd probably use the 3s, okay? If I want to do it from a bent over row position, W into the Y, back down, W into the Y, okay? All right, next, might need a towel for this one, okay? External position, external rotating. This is a lot of rotator cuff. Hold that towel. Just going to turn out and come back in. All right, open the door. That's it. All right, you can also do that with a band if you have something to hook a band to. You can do both sides. I'll start doing this side a little bit. So the towel is there to make sure you're not doing this. Okay, see how far my elbow is getting out here? When you place something there to hold, you stay a lot more conscious about where your elbow is, so your shoulder is doing the work and not your whole arm, not the whole deltoid, okay? All right, reverse flies. I like these from a seated position, slightly bent over. All right, come up into almost like a W shape. Okay, these are really great for the traps, scaps, rhomboids. Getting strong back there, get you some definition too. Okay, do many of them. That's probably gonna be the easiest one with dumbbells. All right, now some banded routines. A lot of these movements can be done with bands. You just gotta get a little creative. Sometimes you might have to hook them up to something. So you could wrap it around a pole, okay? So my arm's the pole, wrap it through itself, and then it's secure, okay? So maybe you have something at your house, a pole, a tree, whatever. All right, so we're gonna do some banded pull aparts. So this is a bit of a heavier band. I like to go with something real thin, okay? Banded pull aparts. If I need less tension, go wider. If I want more tension, grab closer. All right, simple, pull it apart. You can do these nice and easy. Everything is slow and controlled. Make sure you feel your muscles working for you. You can do banded pull aparts from the front, banded pull aparts from overhead, coming behind the head. Okay, you'll feel it a little differently in both areas. You can even do this for the core and the trunk extension, bent over, hit it that way. And every time you change the position, you might feel another muscle working for you, okay? This has a lot to do with your lats, your rear delts, your teres major, minor, your lateral delts. What else we got? Your scapula, your rhomboids, your traps. So, I mean, a lot of these movements kind of work the same muscles, but you'll feel a little differently every time. Low to high lateral raises, like these. So these are great. I'll hook it behind my heel, or you can just step on it, whatever makes you happy, okay? So we'll go forward raises, simple. You can do these with a dumbbell as well. All right, you can go out, but I like to come across my body, low to high, from behind the back. All right, you step forward a little bit with one foot. Okay, just raise it up. If you feel any pop, so like when my knuckles are up, I feel my joint right here, my AC joint kind of, so turn your hand a little bit, that might open it up, and that'll feel a little better for you, okay? So hand positioning can be everything with that. All right, so that's just some of the things you can do with a band, extremely helpful. If you have a bench at the house, this is just cool. I like this with the band. You can grab numerous bands, multiple bands to do this. All right, I wrap it around. You can do some chest flies, okay? Get a little tension. Obviously, this band is very light. You can use heavier bands, multiple bands, whatever you got to do. Okay, you can change position of it a little bit, keep tension on it. Okay, this is great for the chest and shoulders. All right, so there's some things you can do with a band. Now, mobility, super important to do this stuff. Maybe do it in between sets. Get those shoulders loose, create more space, get better at overhead squatting, snatching, looser shoulders if they're super tight. Just do this every day. It's part of your warm-up, okay? Do it in between your sets when you're doing your accessory work. It'll be super helpful. You do pass-throughs and around the worlds, okay? Your goal is to keep your arms straight, and every time, maybe just bring it in just a little bit, all right? And then when you find that spot that just starts to hurt, don't move any closer, okay? So there's some accessory movement and some mobility you can do for your shoulders. It's all great stuff. Like I said, the places where you can buy it, look online, go to your local stores if you can, but if not, see if you can get it sent to you, all right? So that's it for your shoulder accessory movement. We'll have more to come. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Have a great day.